welcome to my channel, Danielle's Perfect Home. Welcome if you are new. On my channel, I discuss everything homeschooling and homemaking. If that is any interest to you, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. Hey, mommy friends. For those of you who are already subscribed to the channel, welcome back. Today, for you mommy friends, I have a chit chat video for you mommy friends. I just want to talk about some things that are definitely not talked about in this homeschooling community. And I just want my channel to be upfront and real for you mommy friends, because some of the stuff that are out in this world, when it comes to even within this community, is like fake, is a facade. It's like you can't make it up, but it's like it seems perfect, but it's not perfect. It seems real, but it's not real. So yeah, that's what this video is going to be about. Some of the things that homeschool little ones without losing yourself within the elementary years. So let's talk about it, because I'm kind of seeing on a lot of these YouTube moms, kind of like the well-known YouTube moms, it's kind of like a trend. Their children are getting older and you kind of see them like putting them in school, private schools. You kind of see them like not homeschooling anymore. You kind of seeing them shift over. And yeah, we're going to talk about it, because not everything that glitter is gold. I just learned this, by the way. So let's be real. As much as we love teaching our kids, sometimes it feels like there's nothing left over for us, and that can feel heavy. So we're going to talk about it. When I first started homeschooling, I thought it would be all Pinterest perfect days, colorful workbooks, happy kids, and me in the background spitting hot coffee. But the reality, my coffee got cold, the crayons ended up broken, and I started wondering when I have 5 minutes to just breathe. Can you relate? Can you relate to that? I do have notes on my computer down here you see me looking at. And I want to talk to you mommy friends about, I tracked my whole journey last year with my children and my homeschooling journey. And this year I realized that my year last year, I want to improve in certain areas. And I was so anxious and so overwhelmed last year that it definitely affected, it didn't affect my children or nothing like that, or their homeschooling, nothing, but it kind of affected me and just how I was feeling mentally. So I'm being more open with you mommy friends and sharing that part of my journey as well. Not everything, like I said, glitters is gold. One thing I've learned is that homeschooling is not about doing all the things perfectly. It's about building connection with your child little by little, day by day. And the truth is, when we let go of the pressure to measure up to some idol, we create more space to be present, both as a teacher and as a mom. Measure up to some idol, we create some space to be present, both as a teacher, as a mom. For me, it was hard for me to flip between the teacher hat and the mom hat, because ideally I'm at home, and I'm mom, so I'm always mom. So it would be like I'm teacher mom, instead of like me being teacher, leaving the teacher hat when we're done doing school, and pick up my mommy hat and enjoy spending time with my babies and just laughing, smiling, and all that. I kind of let the schooling drag out into I would say like our personal lives, if you would say. And I do not want to do that this year with my children. I want my children to understand when we do schooling, we do our schoolwork, and we have fun, we enjoy each other. And then once that is done, we still have fun and we still enjoy each other. I don't want it to be tedious. I don't want any lessons to, if my son has to finish a lesson, okay, the time is up and we will pick that up tomorrow. I don't want him to be upset because he didn't finish his work and he had to sit there and still finish his work. And when it comes to me, I have the personality where if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it right. I'm not going to half it. I'm going to do it perfectly. When I say perfectly, perfect as I can do it. And I know that it could be a bit obsessive to some people, but that's kind of just me. I'm a type of person that plans, organized, I'm structured, and I have systems. And for me, I have to stick by those plans, those structures, those systems to reach my goals. And I just been like that for years. But for my children, that doesn't ideally work for them. So I have learned about that. So what I've started doing is I started giving my kids short focused lessons, reading, a little math, and then hands-on learning. And you know what? Not only were they happier, I had more breathing room too. It's okay to keep it simple. And it is so okay to keep it simple. It is an aesthetic in this homeschooling realm that everything has to be perfect, everything has to be advanced, everything has to be classical, Charlotte Mason, tailored, and unrealistic. Honestly, unrealistic. I think we have, as a community, done a lot. We have done a lot as a community as a whole, as like mom overachievers. We have definitely overachieved a lot, and we have set the expectations, the bar high, when it comes to the homeschool world and the homeschool community. Do the basics. Enjoy doing the basics with your littles, and just enjoy your littles. Here's the part that often gets overlooked. You are more than just a homeschool teacher. You're still you, and it's so important to protect pieces of your identity outside of homeschooling. For me, that looks like journaling in the morning before the kids wake up, or sneaking in a walk in the evening. For you, it may be reading, crafting, or just sitting in quiet for a few minutes. Whatever it is, don't feel guilty for needing this time. A filled up mama makes for a calmer homeschool day. And this is so true. For me, I now take days for myself. So if I'm not feeling schooling and it's a school day and I just feel so anxious and overwhelmed, then I will not do schooling today. I will utilize some learning apps for the children. They would do learning apps. We will go outside, but I'm not going to sit. I find that it's not fair to me, and it's not fair to my children for me to force schoolwork that day. You may be saying that sounds insane, that will push the schedule back, but at the end of the day, my mental health is important. My children's mental health is important. Our bond as a family is important, and that matters more to me than just our schedule. We can add a day, we can add a week, and still make it fun and enjoyable. Don't try to do this alone. Find other homeschooling moms who get it, whether it's a co-op, a support group, or even just a friend you can text when the day feels long. Having people in your corner makes all the difference. We were never meant to do this in isolation. And I would say this, I'm not the type of mom that, I'm going to pause there. I'm a bit standoffish when it comes to me meeting new people. When it comes to my children in general, I'm just so standoffish. We live in a world now that everything is exposed, open, and for me, it's just like I feel like I'm a closed book on a lot of things. I do share a lot on my channel just to help other moms out there, because when I started my journey, it wasn't a lot of moms on here that looked like me. It wasn't a lot of moms on here that was being honest about the journey, and it just wasn't a lot of moms on here that I honestly could relate to. I'm just going to be honest about that. And the co-op this year has really helped me so much when it comes to my 5th grader, because it gives me that time with my daughters who are in 2nd grade, who needs me as well. My 5th grader, he needs me as well, but he kind of distracts them and they kind of distracts him on some days, and it can just be super overwhelming. It's a difference between having 3 children in the house and then having 2 children in the house. So if you know, you know. If you're a mom of multiples, you know. So if you're homeschooling little ones right now and you're worried about losing yourself in the process, take a deep breath. You are not alone in this. You're allowed to keep your identity, protect your peace, and create a homeschool that serves your family, not the other way around. And that is so true. Before I started this school year, I had to make sure I had my house together, and I had to have things in place. I had to make sure that the curriculums that we start make sense with our values, our morals that I want my children to have, and have myself, because I don't want to teach my children things I'm not implementing myself. And I also want to make sure that everything that we do fits us, is like us. And that's important, is our identity. Having an identity in this world where everybody tries to be like other people can be overwhelming. And I don't want my children to be that way or feel like that. I want my children to have their own identities. I want my children to know they are loved, they are important, they are special, they are brave, they are strong, and they are loved, Again, they are loved. Remember, the beauty of homeschooling isn't in perfection. It's in the little moments of connection, growth, and love. And that, my friends, is enough. It's not about the expensive curriculums. It's not about the expensive private schools. It's not about having the best house, the best background, the best none of that. The best video, the best subscribers, none of that. It's not about none of that. I'm not doing this for the trend. I'm not doing this for none of that. I'm doing this because it's my purpose. I felt I have been called to homeschool my children. I have been called to this life. And I'm just so grateful and thankful, and I'm just sharing it with you, mommy friends. Thanks for spending this time with me today. If this video encouraged you, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe so we can walk this homeschool journey together. Until next time, mommy friends, take care of your heart and keep on nurturing those little ones. Bye.